Sure, guys, I've been absolutely pumping out the vids. I hope you guys don't mind. Yeah, it's been super interesting. J-Bay's taken a little breather the last couple of days, going into the sort of practice period before the comp, which has been freaking great because I've actually been able to do a bit of work. And yeah, it's been great just to rest, man. We all seriously burnt out. Yeah, the forecast is looking pretty good. It's been moving around a bit the last week. There's 2 swells, possibly 2.5 swells sort of forecast during the 10-day period, which is great. But yeah, obviously we can't tell for sure exactly how it's all going to work out because it's a little bit far out. But are there going to be waves? Absolutely. Is it going to be fun? Definitely. Is J-Bay going to fire? For sure. They're going to be waves, guys, and it's going to be so good to see decent surf. Been watching the Belito Pro. It's just so sad to have to watch these guys struggling in those onshore conditions and beach breaks. Cannot wait for this freaking point break to turn it on and for the guys to have sort of 200-meter rides and just being able to stitch like an incredible score together. I'm actually on my way down to go and have a quick look at the contest area. I've been sort of showing you the progress as it builds up. The guys are pretty much on it. It's looking really nice. It's going to be so cool to see this place displayed the way it should be, and so good to see the world's best back on the best right-hand break in the world. Cannot wait for it. It's going to be an absolute ripper. All the stuff coming together, super busy here. Guys are getting the competitors area up. Taking a little breather. It's going to come on full on. We've got a really nice forecast for the weekend. We're on Friday, and tomorrow it starts to step up. Actually, by this evening it starts to step up to 3 meters, and then it goes 5, 6 going up Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So we're in for a freaking awesome little warm-up. So this was the storm surf forecast for the weekend. You can see the system moving past below us. And then there's a little gap before the next system, which is coming for the beginning of the comp around the 11th. So here's the graphic for the swell that's going to be coming on the warm-up period. You can see the bit of northwest then going very west. There's some really good swell here. Unfortunately, you can see there's a bit of rain here, so that might make it a little bit wonky. And then around about the 9th, there's a little sort of pulse, but a lot of northwest. But this is the area that's going to be of interest for the beginning of the comp. 5-meter swells, good southwest offshore, but also at the same time a little bit of rain involved here as well. And then we shift on to the 15th. There's a little bit of a pulse here, which I don't think they'll run unless they've got a few heats to cover. There's a little bit of swell here which will produce some waves, and the direction's good. And then we're going to move along to the end of the period, which is not showing as well as it was earlier, but at the same time there's still swell there. We've got a 4-meter swell, 3.4 meter, and some good offshore winds. Unfortunately, a little bit of rain, but there's definitely going to be waves there. So yeah, that'll be a great end off for the comp. I think the place is going to be super crowded by this evening. I see most of the guys, they're going into the quarters, semis, quarters, semis at Bolito Pro. So yeah, I think a lot of the guys will be moving over here. I don't think they'll be hanging around there to watch onshore surf. So yeah, it's going to be a crowded weekend, and I'm sure it's going to get there's going to be some amazing surfing. So we'll see if we can get some of that on footage. We'll go up and have a look at the view from the judges tower and the admin area.
I wouldn't have helped him either.
Yeah, bugger that.
That case looks flipping heavy.
Check at the view from the top here. This is what the judges will be looking at. Yeah, looking awesome. A little bit different from the containers. It'll be a lot more organized. This will be the judges section in here. And have all the tables put out. How is that for a view? A couple of little lines starting to come into the bay already. That's just a warm-up for what's coming this weekend. This weekend is going to be full on. Should be a lot of fun. There's a hell of a lot of work that goes into setting all this up. So the eatery areas, and yeah, it's a shitload of work that gets done to set this all up, and that's why it's like so important that this event continues for the full 10 days to make it sort of commercially viable, which will be amazing. The bar area, the best bar in town, that's for sure, once it's up and running. Beautiful view, big screen. We've got some rugby coming on the weekend as well. There's a hell of a lot happening, and just look at these. Yeah, yeah, the surf's looking freaking amazing for the event. I don't think there'll be a need to watch the big screen and watch rugby, because there'll be a full-on event right out in front here. So let's skip forward to the weekend and the early morning, and a big welcome back to the pros. Let's go and have a look at what went down on the first practice morning at J-Bay. Yeah, this viewfinder is unbelievable. It's actually dark, but the swell continues. It's not the same size as it was yesterday. Yesterday evening was absolutely bombing, 10 foot. But there's some good waves out there. There's already guys out there. It's super dark still. This light is actually being picked up from the tower. There are guys out there already. Very grainy because of the light is so bad. But yeah, awesome send-off for Stephen last night. The swell was absolutely macking last night. So yeah, I'll do a small edit on Stephen's send-off. It was a very emotional and very beautiful ceremony, and I'll get onto that when everything settles down. Another incredible freaking weekend at J-Bay. Massive welcome to all the pros here. It's going to be an amazing couple of days. The guys are going to have a warm-up of note. Yeah, as you can see, the water didn't come all the way up last night. Super happy about that. Just look at these cranking waves. J-Bay going off. Absolutely firing. Yeah.
Yeah, I already rescued a board on my walk. What?
Oh, very good. Trev?
Yeah.
So once again, guys, thanks a ton for watching. Make sure you come and join us at the Corona J-Bay Open. She's just about to start. It's going to be an amazing comp, and I'm sure there's going to be some really good fun to be had, some really nice days. Come and join us for a Corona at the Corona Bar, the Casa Corona, and make sure you come and be part of an amazing celebration of having the WSL back at J-Bay again. Many thanks again, guys, for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll catch you again next time. Ciao for now.